Good morning from Sunchang. After a good night's sleep, and I wake up in Sunchang, and I'm getting ready to go to the Sunchang Gochujang village. Oh my God, how did I manage to make it? It was in my mind that I want to go to Sunchang Gochujang village when I first set my mind to come to Korea. This is my fourth time to Korea, but the first 3 times were for different reasons, for vacations, for food and all that. But ever since I got involved in fermentation projects, I am all for finding the fermented foods worldwide. So needless saying, for this trip, the holy grail of Gochujang is in Sunchang, and it is just another 600 meters from where I am now at this rest stop in Sunchang. Let's go!
뼈가 원래 구멍이 나 있어. 뼈가 원래 구멍이 나 있어. 그거는 한번 뿌려잡은 지 3,000원, 7만 원이 나와.
감사합니다.
튼튼한 시멘트로 예, 여기서 이렇게 시멘트요 아니에요. 시멘트가 구멍이 펑펑 나 있어. 그거만 빼도 내가 하는 거야.
Just go one round and see what it is all about. Do they have? Oh, look at that! All those big urns for making gochujang, no, doenjang. Oh wow!
Very small.
Wow. I am actually a little bit lost about how to or where do I begin visiting this Gochujang village. So I shall go to the information center, and we are very early today. So there are not many tourists or other people coming around here. Wow. Okay, let's check it out. This is about the whole of Sunchang. I'm looking at this, only the Sunchang traditional village. Wow, they even sell burnt rice. Wow, can you imagine the excitement that I have now? And we are in a Korean store, food store. And yet this is very different from any other Korean food stores that I've been, because we are talking about the fermentation village of Gochujang in Sunchang. And look at all these, the raw ingredients for making some of the fermented items here. Wow! I just jump up with joy. Yet the other downside is they are all written in Korean. So I really do not know what are they, and of course because I cannot speak Korean and many of them do not speak English, so I just have to guess. And I know for sure this is sesame seeds, and I think this is from this area, and I'm definitely going to buy this sesame seeds home. So I tried to use a Google Translate to ask the lady who manned the grocery store about information center in Korean language, and she pointed out to that building and no one is inside. So I guess really there's no information. I shall explore each and every hanok. Hanok is the traditional house in for the Koreans, and apparently there are 149 people living in this village. They are the artisans who make the best gochujang in Sunchang County, who came together and built this village. So interesting. And look at the whole environment. It's just so awesome. 고추장?
장아찌. 요거 고추장. 요건 장아찌. 요거 고추장이요.
고추장.
예. 잡숴보세요.
This is what I'm here for. Apparently, this gochujang, the special chili bean paste, is one of the most and core ingredient in most of the Korean dishes, soup, stew, or side dishes.
요건 이제 기본. 꿀 들어간 거, 벌. 아니 통역한도 없이 오셔갖고 어떡해. 이거는 이제 된장, 쌈장.
된장, 된장.
된장.
Okay.
네. 된장. 예, 이건 쌈장.
Gochujang is almost like quite similar to miso. Very salty. But this is one of the key ingredients into making this gochujang. 고추장.
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 이거는 이제 한봉 꿀 고추장. 벌
Oh,
고추장. 꿀.
this 된장.
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 쌈장.
쌈장.
예.
Okay.
이제 장아찌 종류. 요거 잡숴봐, 요거. 어디 가서 터덕, 요거 터덕. 요건 터덕.
Oh, so
무. 요건 감.
Oh,
감.
oh,
짜,
so
짜.
delicious.
짜. 이제 밥하고 같이 무게 짜, 베니베나.
고추장.
예, 고추장으로 버물린 거. 썰어갖고.
Oh, tastes so good.
짜요, 짜. 이거 간장. 간장.
Korean soy sauce.
이걸로 찍어 잡숴. 매주 담고. 짜지. 자.
Okay. Very different from the normal soy sauce that we use to know. 감사합니다.
예.
너무 크기가
하려면 많이 방금 가이드인데 한번 갖고 가갖고 봐봐. 예. 이런 데도 있고 그게. 이런 데 지도 있고. 여기 강천산이 없네. 강천산도 구경하기 좋은데 강천산이 안 나온 것 같아. 여기도 좋아.
오.
예, 갖고
오케이.
가셔.
Oh, beautiful sceneries.
응.
Okay.
강천산이 없구만. 없어.
감사합니다.
예. 구경 잘하고 가시고. 여기서 쭉 가면 강천산 구경할 때 있는데.
네.
이거 지우서 있지?
지우서 있지?
지우서 옆에로 쭉 가면
오케이.
내장사도 넘어가고. 근데 그렇게 해서 이제 정읍, 복흥 이렇게 가. 근데 거기도 구경하기 좋은데. 이게 통일관이 없으니까 좀 그러네요.
네.
김치.
Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. These are all the I would say
이렇게 써 있어.
yeah, side dishes or pickles fermented with some of the gochujang, the chili paste, or any bean-based fermented products, like all this. Wow. Wow. And this is the main one, the gochujang. I believe this is doenjang. the Korean version of miso. Gochujang? Gochujang.
된장,
된장.
요 된장,
된장.
요 쌈장.
된장. 쌈장.
매실 고추장.
고추장? 고추장. 고추장. 고추장.
요또 고추장.
고추장.
이제 요는 보리,
와우.
매실, 참실.
와우. How to ask for his name? No Koreans.
어디서 왔어?
Malaysia.
응?
Malaysia.
말레이시아?
Yeah.
말레이시아.
Malaysia. Makgeolli.
Masita, makgeolli.
막걸리.
Into makgeolli, yeah. You will not waste any chance at all to taste any makgeolli in the whole of Korea in every region.
No, no.
Right. Yeah. I think makgeolli will also go well with some of these
Yeah.
pickles. And a sip of makgeolli.
Wah, masita.
Fresh makgeolli, the freshest, and it is to be sampled by the visitors of this Gochujang shop in Sunchang, Gochujang village. So it's kind of warm, you know. We keep our hands warm. Look at, oh my god, my hands are so old looking in the winter. Barbecuing our hands. Look, even the ice block is not melting in this room.
막걸리.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at me, my Korean.
Ah, gochujang. Oh. 고추장?
고추장,
Oh,
된장, 고추장.
된장. Wow, see, I have been doing lots of research about gochujang, doenjang, and kanjang. And here I am now, here at this place, right at this moment of time. Yeah! I'm I'm so excited. Oh, they have lots of babies inside, you know, the microbes, the good bacteria. Wow, my God, it's uncountable. Doenjang,
대리가 고추장. 그리고 빨리.
Doenjang. Wow. Wow. The doenjang, the fermented soybeans of Korea, is just purely they cook the soybeans and then mash it up and make into a block, which they call a meju block, and they sun dry it or dry into a hardened block, and after that they soak this meju block into salt brine and for certain time. So eventually the liquid become kanjang. Kanjang is the soy sauce of Korea, and this meju block, which will be softened by them after fermentation for a period of time, it is then be used to make into either dried form, the powder, or mix into other kind of ingredients like chili paste, garlic, onions, and make into other kind of fermented side dishes. Or the key ingredient for gochujang is that meju block that is already fermented and grind into powder form and mix into chili paste plus glutinous rice, and so that becomes the famous gochujang in Korea. And gochujang from Sunchang is the most flavorful and famous in the whole of Korea. Babies, beautiful, just so beautiful. This entire village is so quiet now, and I'm so glad that I chose to come today. And I believe this place is mainly for the Korean people themselves, because everything is written in Korean language, and really no one speaks a word of English. But that's not a matter, because I should be learning Korean language to come and visit this place. But this is the beautiful part of this village, you know. I mean, I have a main purpose, the intention of coming to this place, and here I am. I made it happen. And so I come to taste the taste and flavor of gochujang, or the kanjang. Kanjang is the soy sauce of Korea. Gochujang is the chili bean paste, fermented bean paste. And also the doenjang. Doenjang is the fermented bean block, you know, that becomes softened and fermented much later. So I come to taste the actual taste, so that I'm able to make my own when I get back to Malaysia. And also I'm so glad that I'm not here to have to kind of like compete with so many other visitors. Looks like me and my son are the first one today, and until this time we are still the only one going around some of these shops. Of course, after going to 1 or 2 shops, you more or less can guess what they have to offer, what do they do with the gochujang. And yeah, so excited and so very happy